action.
Hi, are you a young engineer in North Alabama wondering why your future competition-winning design hasn't been built yet? If so, you may be suffering from WOMP. Where are my parts? WOMP is a common affliction facing young engineers across the nation, with symptoms including frustration with the manufacturing team, managers breathing down your neck, and stress scatting. Here at UAH, we believe we have found the solution, something never before tried by engineers: open communication. In this video, we'll be walking you through the full life cycle of a component, from selecting the design to the finished part. Let's head down to the machine shop.
Hello, I'm Chase from the machining team, and today I want to show you how we get from this to this. So today we're going to start with what we consider a more basic piece, is the A-arm ending tubes. So this is going to be on the end of the suspension, and from the drawing we see that it's very simple. We're just taking this raw stock here, we're drilling a hole in it, and then we're just going to part it off at 1 inch long, and then we got to make 20 of those. So we hoped by showing you this short and easy process, we'll show you just how long machining takes.
Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Now that we've learned a little bit about selecting stock for a machined component, it's time to start using the machines. Today we're going to be showing you how to set up the lathe. Let's head down to the machining shop and get started.
Today we're going to look at setting up the Monarch lathe. You can't just come in and simply turn a switch on. That's how you get the machine up, but how do you actually set it up? One of the first things that you'll do is turn on your digital readout. This little guy right here is going to track all of your radial and cylindrical dimensions. And we can go ahead and zero that. The next thing we have to do is set our speeds and feeds. We make sure the machine is set to its feeds setting, and then based on our tables from the book we will set our threads per inch feed rates here based on this table. A value for aluminum is somewhere in the range of about 3 thou per inch, which is where we have this set along that table. And that's also going to be a BC, so we make sure that our machine is set to the B range here and the C range here. When we go to run the machine, then we can very easily set our feed rates cylindrically by turning on the feed, which will auto spin at the optimal direction, allowing our cutting tool to consistently move down the length of the bar. And it can go in other directions as well. The machine can even cross feed in this direction as well. Just like that. And that's how you set up a Monarch.
Oh hey, didn't see you there. Now that you've learned a little about setting up the lathe, we're going to go ahead and walk through the process of actually making the part that we selected. Let's head down to the machine shop.
So as you can see, I went ahead and I've got the workpiece in here to the right length. I'm going to go ahead and walk it down. Now that we've got our piece properly secured in there, we're going to start our first process by facing off this little end, getting our new 0, and then we're going to walk this down to where we need to go, so that once we're done drilling the hole through, we'll be able to just take it off and slide our piece off. So we're going to go ahead and set the speed. Remove as little material as possible, since we only have a little bit more than extra on our piece. And now I'm going to come here to the screen. I'm going to set that as our 0. And we're going to walk down the inch that the part needs to be, plus 0.125, because that is the width of our cutting tool, and a piece of sacrifice, that'll be a sacrificial piece that we use. Perfect. So now we're going to back this guy up, and we're going to come in with our boring bar. Remember to always leave your parts. Don't want anything overheating, and you want a nice clean cut. And then we're going to go in with a series of drill holes. We've already removed a bit of material from the last piece we cut off here, so we won't actually hit stop until there. It's just a slow process for removing material. Luckily, after 18 of these, this is one will be a little faster, because by this point we've got it down to where we know about how much we can remove with every pass. I think one more pass and we'll be ready to part. Now we're going to start parting. One of the better looking parts of this. Very satisfying. And that right there has been part one of making this piece. Next will be power tapping. So in this process, we're going to be taking these pieces and we're going to be tapping a thread in them. So these threads are half 20, which are very fine. It's 20 threads for every inch. Now, we could slave away at a vise and spend the next 3 hours or like hand cranking them, but instead we're going to power tap them on the lathe. To do that, we're going to turn it on and run it at a really slow speed. And then we're going to get this stop up nice and just a little bit close for comfort. And then I'm going to slowly walk this tap into it. And then once it grabs and starts pulling, I'm going to let it run. And then once it makes it to the end, I'm going to stop it and run it in reverse and let it walk the tap out. And that right there, as you can see, is how you get a finished. Oops, lost it. Can you see it on that side? I want to see it. That right there is how you get Nice tapped and finished part.
Oh hey, didn't see you there. Now that you've seen the full process for making even a simple part like this, hopefully you have a better understanding of what we do here on the manufacturing team. So next time you're waiting on a part, just talk to the manufacturing team for realistic deadlines. Bye now.
WOMP is a non-medical condition. Side effects of WOMP include anger, depression, diarrhea, and vomiting. If experiencing suicidal thoughts or actions change nature to business marketing, no cats were harmed in the making of this video. Alex Davinia was harmed in the making of this video. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is possible. Ask your machinist if communication is right for you. This message is manufacturing team approved. I'm not attorney spokesperson.
Hey John, I'm at the shop because school's out. I thought I was going to get head on machining, but the compressed air's out, so the 2.5 mils are not working. You want me to disassemble the Acura spindle and replace it back to the manual off the Acu 2? Ah, I think I'm going to be sick!